Hey y'all, I'm back. Today I'm 5 weeks post-op, so I'm excited about that because you can start doing a lot more things when you reach 6 weeks. So today I brought my post-care paper with me to go over some of those things that they say that you can start doing at 6 weeks. So I'm 5 weeks today, but I'm almost there. I'm so excited. So I'm going to go over some of these. Show you all my paper. This is my paper there. Okay. So, number one, it was you should walk 10 to 15 minutes every hour. Well, I'm past that, but yes, you should walk after surgery. That way you're not getting stiffed. And then it says, number two, you may shower after you come from your post-op follow-up appointment. So I got my surgery on Thursday. On Friday, I had my post-op appointment. On my post-op appointment, I was in too much pain. When I went to the appointment, she was like, you can go ahead and get a massage today. You need to get a massage and you can shower. And I said, okay. So, the way that I felt at that, right the next day, I did not want to get a massage and I didn't want to take a shower that day. So, I was like, the way I was feeling, because when she took off my faja, I felt like lightheaded, like I was going to pass out. I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do none of that. So, long story short, when I got back from the post-op, I took medicine and I just went ahead and took the shower and laid down. I didn't get the massage till the following day, but I did get him. So that would have been, let's see, surgery Thursday. Friday was the day I went for my post-op. I took my shower that day. And then Saturday, I got the massage. So I got the massage Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I got them all the way up until I left once I could. And let me tell you, that shower that I took, it felt so good. So when you go to your post-op and they tell you that you can take a shower the next day or that day or whatever, do it because it's going to feel really good. At that time, I was like, no, I don't want to. I do not want to because I was in pain and I just didn't know how the water was going to feel hitting my body or anything. But I seen some girls say that I seen some girls that were kind of, I don't know, they were kind of extra on the cleanliness. Not extra, they were under extra because all the blood on the faja and peeing on themselves and all that kind of I couldn't do that. So I had to toughen up. As much as you don't want to, toughen up, take that shower, wash that stuff off of you. And I suggest one of those urine, the things that the girls can use to stand up and pee. I recommend that because it is very hard to pee through that hole in that faja. And you're not, you have to stand there. If you have a drain, that makes it even harder. Okay? Because the drain, you don't want that to fall. You have to hold that. You don't want that to fall while you're using the bathroom because the jerk on that thing while it's stitched in you, oh, that didn't feel good. So you want to make sure that you get one of those little pee things so you can stand up and pee and it'll be easy for you. Anyway, I was getting all off on another story. Let me move along to my next one. The next one says you can start sitting at 6 weeks post-surgery. So that's what I'm so excited about. I've been waiting to sit because I want to sit down. It says you need to keep your compression stockings on for 7 days. It says the garment should be worn for 1 month to decrease inflammation. It should not be tight. After 1 month, you may exchange to another garment, which will be your stage 2 faja, which may be tighter. The garment should be worn for a total of 3 months. So, like I said, I told in one of my other videos when I went to Jolie, one of the receptionist girls, she had got her surgery in October. Here it was March. She was still wearing her faja. So, I mean, I think it helps. And it looks, it looks good when you have it on. It kind of feels like it's putting everything together. Today, I switched to a new faja because I made 5 weeks. At 4 weeks, I wasn't able to fit into the one that I had. So, now that I'm 5 weeks, I just went ahead and fit in it. Whew, it was a struggle getting that thing, but I'm going to get back to that because I'm going to show y'all later. Okay, so next it says a waist trainer could be worn after 6 months. So, according to this, waist trainers, not until 6 months. The lipo foams and triangle are kept for 6 weeks. Okay, so the lipo foams were, I didn't get the foam thing. What I got, now that I don't have it on, I can show you guys. Hold on a second. Let me grab it. Okay, back. Okay, so this is what I substituted instead of having lipofoams. This thing velcros around you, and it's really tight. It was really tight while I was wearing it. So it has the foam in here, but I just love this so much better because it's all together. You just wrap it around, velcro it together. I put it always the tightest I could get it, and it keeps everything in. And then you put your faja on top of that. Then you put your ab board inside. So if you were able to get one of those, I suggest that because it is very good. It holds everything together, and it has the foams inside of there. Okay, so it says keep the foams and triangle for 6 weeks. Let me tell y'all this story about my triangle. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was I had my faja and everything on, and I was going to the bathroom. So I took it all off. I took the foam thing off. I took my ab board off, pulled my faja down. So I go into the bathroom, and I'm sitting there and I'm peeing, squatting over the toilet, and I forgot my triangle was back there. This was like my 2nd week home. And so I was only 2 weeks post-op, and I forgot my triangle was back there. It fell in the toilet. And it was just one of those blue pad things that they had at Jolie that they folded into a triangle, and it was all taped up. So I dropped it in the pee water. I was like, oh my freaking goodness. So to be honest, I haven't worn my triangle since 2 weeks post-op. Don't do that. Where would they tell you to wear? Okay, so, but I still look good. So, it says the pain medication does not take away the pain completely, but it does alleviate discomfort. That's true. It's true. It does help. I don't know how everyone's body takes with pain pills. Usually, I would not be able to take a pain pill, and I would feel sick to my stomach. But with that pain, sick to my stomach was not nowhere around. It was helping. Take your pain pills. They do help. It says the hard ab board. The hard ab board is worn 3 weeks when you are sitting. I think it's this board that I have on, which I'm going to show y'all. But I have been wearing that since I purchased it from Jolie. So, probably at post-op day is when I got it. Because that's the day she told me I could take a shower. I went home, changed fajas after my shower, and I put that board in. So, yeah, I've been wearing this board since my 2nd day. So, all right. And the next one is drain and stitches are removed in 5 to 7 days, which is true because I got my draining stitches out right before um, I went back to Jolie before I left for to come back home to Oklahoma. And they took them out that day. And the amount of stitches I had one or two places in the front, and I think there was like 4 places in the back where I have stitches at. It also said, it just kind of tells you to keep a gauze up where your drain was at. You can put some Neosporin on that little hole that the drain comes out of. Then it tells you the swelling usually takes about 3 to 6 months to dissolve, which is true because I can still feel in areas where I'm swollen at. And I'm 5 weeks post-op again. It says massages should be done as soon as possible after surgery. It is very important to have your massages done while you still have your drain in, which is true because I wish I would have gotten my footage while I was there in Miami, but I was just, my head was all over the place, so I couldn't, I don't know why I didn't make any videos, but I got my massages while I had my drain in, and the drain, you could see as she's rubbing the fluid going into your drain. So those massages are very helpful to get those. They're really important. So you want to make sure you definitely have your massages set up when you set your surgery up. Or, you know, if you're at a recovery house and they have a nurse that comes, or not necessarily a nurse, but a masseuse that comes and does the massages, then that's good too. Because that's what I did. Again, I stayed at Joyful Recovery Home. So make sure you get a hold of Joy if you're wanting to stay at a recovery house. Okay, so let's go to the next one. It says, after 3 weeks, you may start doing light aerobic exercises. So, after 3 weeks, I did it light. Let's see, I did light aerobics, just very light. I did some walking. I did the treadmill. I did some arm exercises, but nothing where I'm sitting. It says 3 months, you may perform more targeting exercises like squatting and lunges. So, your final results may be seen after 6 months. So, if you get your body done, you know, and you're looking at it like, I don't like it, you know, something, it's not the way I thought it should be, give it time, because it's gonna get there. It's really gonna get there. And I've had times where I'm looking like, I don't know, I think this side is flatter than this side, and come to find out, it's just all in my head. Because as I'm like, man, I just see myself, and it's always when I have clothes on. And I'm like, man, I just see myself naked this morning. I didn't see, or, you know, so don't freak yourself out like me and thinking that you're lopsided or nothing like that. Just give it time to heal, that where you can see your final results. And one thing that I have been like freaked out about is like, am I eating too much? Am I eating too less? But what I can tell you is when I went to have surgery, the day that I weighed in, I weighed 189. And you know, well, my doctor, I had to be 33% BMI. So I was, let's see, 189. And then when I got back home, I weighed myself, I was 186. And let's see. No. I was 189. Then when I got home, I was still 189. And then probably about 3 weeks ago, I was 186. Today I weighed and I was 183. But I don't want to lose weight. Like, I want to keep my weight, but I want to, you know, tone up. But I want to wait the right amount of time before I get in the gym and, you know, get to working on abs and things like that. But I think I can, 6 weeks, I can do some exercising. That'll be okay. It says that you can resume having sex after 3 weeks, um, which is true. I've seen girls on videos that you can have sex after 3 weeks, so that's up to you. And then it says that you may start to drive 6 weeks post surgery, and that's the last one. So I haven't started driving yet. It's been like emergency situations. Like today, I went outside, and my car's been in the garage, and so my tire was going flat. Like it was all the way down to 8. So I hurried up and ran to the store and got air in my tire, or whatever. And just came back home. Like I don't go very far driving at all because I'm like holding myself up. Like I don't want to sit down. I have done so good, y'all. I have not sat down at all, not one time. I have not laid on my back. I mean, I've been doing everything that I need to do except that triangle that I dropped in the toilet. So anyway, it's something else too. Going to the bathroom. An update on me going to the bathroom. No, still horrible. I've been still taking laxatives. The Colace, I still been taking it every day just to be able to go to the bathroom so it's not getting built up. So I've been messed up. So remember to go to the bathroom after you get your surgery. Oh yeah, so going to the bathroom, I roll up a towel and I put it at the front of my legs. That way it elevates my butt and I don't sit on the toilet. So not even sitting on the toilet. And today, I'm going to show y'all what I'm looking like now. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so as you can see that those nice curves on the side. I love that. This looks funny because that's my ab board. And the faja that I have on today is so tight. It kind of smushes my butt a little bit. But I had to get up in this thing. Let me prop you guys up so I can kind of... Oop, no, that's not good. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. So, this is what I'm looking like. This is what I'm wearing right now. This is the faja that I got into today. This faja is, I think it is a extra large. The one that I had on before, the black one, was a 2X. So now I'm in extra large faja. Oh boy, I'm telling you, I had to squeeze to get up in this. I mean, it was, I thought I was going to need 3, 4, 5, 10 hands to get in here, but I got in there. So I have my ab board here. And that's how it's fitting. Let me turn around this way. So, as you can see, I've got the nice hips there, and my butt looks good, even though I've been freaking myself out for no reason. Looks good. So let me show you guys my ab board. That's what I was going to do. Let me turn it around. Okay. Oh my gosh, am I going to be able to get back out of this? Oh yeah, I forgot I found a cheat way to stick it in. If I can get it out like this. Alright, so this is my ab board that I've been having in since 2 days after my surgery. No, the day after my surgery when I took my shower. This is when I put this in. So... let's see if I can get it back in there now. Oh, dress is in the way. All right, there we go. So, anyway. And if you're just now watching my first video, if you're just now watching or tuning in, I went to Bbl Plastic Surgery. Dr. Valls was my doctor. And I stayed at Joyful Recovery House. And my masseuse was Criss Diaz, Miami, Florida. Yeah, so that's really all I have for today, guys. I'm trying to think, is there anything I wanted to tell y'all? I don't think so. I think that's it. Well, make sure y'all tune in. Follow me on Instagram or something. I will be back next week, or maybe, who knows, I might be back sooner than that. But I will be back. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask me. This is my first surgery, so I'm not that knowledgeable. I still have a lot of questions myself. But hey, I made it to 5 weeks, and I think I look good for 5 weeks. So if you have any questions, ask them. See y'all later.